Still got to make your CDs at home.
Yeah, don't forget that.
Okay, here we go. Out the cottage. Parking lot. This is still our property, this piece of the road. The road ends here at the end of Warga's property. So Warga property ends here. Now starts Ermisher. And this is the access road. This is all our property. The property line is actually the cornerstone of Ermisher's stonework. And the property line goes through Ken's cottage, where the original cottage was, not the addition. So if you go around the back, the creek, this purple pole is the property line for Warga, and this lines up with that telephone pole back there. And then as you look straight down along the cottages, about a foot or so off of these cottages is the Warga property line. So Kenny has at least 6 or 8 feet behind his cottage, if there were a fence to go up here. So now if you just climb up on this access road from the parking lot, this is all our property. All our property. And this is looking straight down into the Warga property, down to the river. And this is the current access road. Our property goes up to this telephone pole. So that's his gate, locked gate, that he lets people come in and out of. People that own cottages over there, whatever few people he lets access their cottages through his property. Other than that, there's nothing else on there. So what I'm proposing is to deny him access on this south end of his property, and then he would have to continue straight through to the golf course. So it's going to be a little rough road for a minute, but this is the entrance to the golf course. There's the golf course fence goes right along this telephone pole, and yeah, it's a bit overgrown, but it's not impossible to carve this part out to make a path. Whether it requires vehicle access, I don't know, but we're moving further west, which, as you can see, few small trunk trees, but it's totally accessible on foot. You can see a little path here already. And what happens at the end of this little path is already a road clearing. To the river. So we'll just cut through here. We're heading west. Kids used to bicycle like dirt trail bikes back here. So this may have not been the best route to get over here. Let's sneak over here a little bit. Now you can see this is open. That's not what I was looking for. But anyway, this is that area west of the property line on the golf course. That's clear. I should have come in more over from here. Some little dirt mounds with the dirt bikes these kids would use. And this is what I would propose he get access to. So now we're walking straight down to the river. So some junk kids play back here, or used to. And it gets a little dense again before you get to the river. But there is a path. I don't know if by any law you're required to provide vehicle access. No, let's go. Let's turn around and go the other way to the river. Going back east a little bit. And I think you gotta come around on this side. So I agree it's messy. But I don't know whose responsibility it would be to clear it out. Heading back east towards the property line again. This may not be the right way I want to go either. Let's see. No. I think we can come underneath here. There we go. That's it. And we're still getting towards the river. There you go. It's a mess, no doubt about it. So this is the golf course riverfront. And moving toward the Warga property. There's what's left of some shit old pier, but this is the property line, and he owns right to the water. So if you want to cross over his property, you have to step foot in the water. I don't think he can see me if I do that. you're looking through back at camp that way. So that's the way in. So we won't tempt fate on that one. We'll just go back the way we came, roughly. But this is what would have to be cleared out if you need vehicle access. I don't know the law, but from what I read, you're not required to give them any special access, just access. So these aren't like 100-year-old redwoods back here. These are just trees, but of the smaller variety. So now we're heading back south to get back to that bicycle clearing. I don't know my way perfectly because I've only been down here a couple of times, and I think we go this way, a little bit west. No. Let's see if I can find that clearing. I don't know if it's here or not. Maybe. We're going a little bit west to find that pathway. I'm not seeing it. Oh yeah. Going south, head a little bit more west, and I remember this old chair. And you come out here, and you're heading into that bicycle path. So at this area here is the widest opening without having to clear a whole lot. You can come through here already with a vehicle. You just have to clear out that area we just were looking at near the riverfront. And this existing clearing goes pretty much back in line with where our access road is. So from here, this is where this ends. From here, we're going straight back east to where we came in, and this is a little of a brushy mess. That most everything is dead tree stuff here anyway. This is, you could knock it down with a feather to clear it. So these are not big trees, just overgrown stuff. And now we're just going to keep going east. Till we can get back out. We're going east. And depends which way we want to go. Let's try this way. Go a little bit south. And then head east again. There you go. So now we're heading out of the golf course. And this is what I would propose. If Warga doesn't stop calling the sheriff, putting up shit fencing, Another insane shit. I would close off his south access here to the property and make him come through this and give him open access at the riverfront. It's our property, and that's all we owe him, is some kind of access. Not access he wants. Access we give him. It's our property. We can use it for anything we want to. He's the one who bought a landlocked piece of land. So now we're back out of that. And again, telephone pole is where his line drops. You can see his little shit chicken fence here. Which again goes, that line goes through Kenny's original cottage layout minus the partition. That's why this road is over here, because the actual real original road would have gone through his cottage. But this is no longer a road. It's vacated. It's just property. It's property. Camp owns 100%. There you are looking back. Kenny's cottage. Straight down Warga's property. Back over here, the volleyball court. Some shit concrete they threw down here one year. Very dangerous. David Sweifel's cottage. Barbie's cottage. Tommy's cottage. Looking back at the road out this way. Armatures coming back around. Our cottage. This is Kenny's cottage, Kenny's patio. Kenny's Creek area. The creek on this side, that's all on the Warga property. Again, there's that pink stake showing the line, which again goes probably 1 foot off of the line that those cottages are on. Kenny's cottage is set back a little bit, so he has about 8 feet empty. Here's our cottage. The old drinking fountain is still here. This is the burn pit. Creek. In order to cross the creek, this is this little bridge that was set more back here when it collapsed, and that's the reason that tractor came over, slightly over on his property, to come and reset this bridge on this portion of the creek, which is much more narrow. And it's just a simple wishing well bridge. So this isn't in good shape. This isn't going to go anywhere probably for a while. Look at this piece of garbage. Nice, right? And now we're just walking straight down to the river. Cottage here. That's Hummingbird's ex-wife's cottage. Behind that is, I think, the Rieger daughter. This is the other Rieger. I don't know who owns this one now. Now we're just walking straight down the river. So when the original survey was done, the original plat of the subdivision, apparently the river came all the way up to right here where these trees are and these picnic benches are. But since the plat clearly states that it property goes to the river, it means no matter where the river is, then that's your property that day. And pretty much from what anybody can remember, the last 60 years, the river's been here. So whatever happened from 1915 to 1955 with the river receding that much, I don't know. Then there's some there's some cement Turner emblem in the ground here that Mother was looking to excavate, but now I don't exactly see it. Here's the stake. That's probably the Ermisher property line right there, that stake. And I don't see this cement Turner emblem. I saw it one year, but I don't see it today. So that's a project for another day. And now we're going back up again. The Warger property line is about 1 foot off of these cottages, this line of cottages here. So you can see the big nothing he's got here. He cut down all the trees. Mosquito Hollow, okay. So that garden room is on Warger's property, and he's allowing that. And this with the cottages, I believe Judy Rigger's daughter owns this one. This pile of crap here is some guy from Elgin. A tear down. Another tear down is this one opposite our cottage, which is just a closet. And now we're back home.
Pretty nice place you got here.
Yeah, well, come back when you can't stay so long.
Yeah.
Thank you. Nice to meet me.
That's right.
That handstand that I wanted is gone from the house.
I was just commenting. I says, "Where is it? I can't find it."
It's just covered for running. We'll find it. Find it if it's covered.